introduction or webinar to Visual JForex. And I want to present today maybe not a strategy, but more than a useful maybe tool or adjustment modification, if you will. And it's something called like trailing profit. So that means if you want to secure your position, you're already going long or short and it's in profit, then you can modify with every tick if you want to secure your position to trail your profit. Okay, it's simple logic to do it. So let's start. First of all, of course, I'll show you later on that you have an existing strategy, for instance, and you can do this, of course, on trade event. And for my showing today, it's more on tick. And of course, later on, I'll show you just open the position and then to show that it works. Okay. First of all, we have to see our positions. In that case, positions viewer. Okay. And we say all positions. Maybe you can adjust if you have pending positions. Of course, you can take open positions. It's on your choice. And of course, current position. Save. And on tick, because we want to have on every tick, of course, if the price is moving, every tick we want to save it and to adjust it, if you will. Okay, then we search for a long or an open position, so we iterate them. If current position is long, and we set it to true, because we need the space, so you can see more. Okay. So if the position is long, you take from the open position, take the open price, and of course we want to adjust the stop loss. Current position, stop loss, where is it? Stop loss price. Okay, just a second. Okay, so, and of course, if it's bigger then we calculate. Click on component, calculation expression. I hope you will see this when I zoom out a little bit, because otherwise it's hard to see everything later on. And okay, then we have to calculate the last tick bid I take. You can also take last bid asked, it's your will. Sorry. Last tick bid, get it here, and we take, of course, the pip size, because if it's for instance US dollar JPY or something, or gold, of course the pip size is different. We take from the default instrument. Where is it? Default variables. Default instrument pip size. And I create a variable which is called varia. Varia means, for me, for your understanding, it's just the if you want. So if maybe 2 pips is the varia, for instance, or 0, break even, then until, or the trailing begins at this point you describe. So, for instance, your position is long and you're winning 20 pips, and yeah, maybe 5 pips is your barrier. Then begins if it's 5 pips plus this trailing size, which is later created, then you can say, okay, maybe after 5 pips you have the break even. And if, of course, in addition to that, if the trailing position or trailing step is maybe 50, then if you win 20 pips, then the stop loss will set 5 pips over the break even. Okay. Barrier. It's a double start. No, that okay. We want to define it, of course, as you will. So I'll make it global true, so that you can choose yourself how big your barrier would be. Is there? No. Okay. Okay. Then we. Oops. Then we put. I'm sorry, my computer is very slow. Put the barrier into it. And then the calculation is, of course, A1 minus A2, make it correct. A1 minus A2 multiplied with the barrier. If we have the pip size. Okay, if it's bigger. So the output value, I name it trailing. Oops, wrong keyboard. Trailing profit setup. Okay. And furthermore, need another if block. If let me check. If current position, so if the open price is less or equal less than the trailing profit, then set the stop loss to the open price. So if current position open price, current position open price here, and the trailing profit. And set stop loss. Set stop loss. So, like I said, equal less than the position. And important maybe here, it is the price. I have to adjust the price. Okay, I have to do it once again. And stop loss is this one. Okay, so no, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry, this one. Okay. Okay. This the first step we have, and yeah, of course, if it's equal or bigger than the open price, so we have to calculate to iterate it even more. Of course, if the tick is or the last tick is higher, or if you have a long position, or lower if you have a sell position, then we have to, of course, sort of saving the deepest or highest price.
Okay.
So we need another calculation expression, and the same. Can I drag it here? No. Okay. So we have to do it the same. Last tick bit. Pip size, default instrument pip size. And we have to create another one, which is, yeah, for me it's my trailing stop. It must be global also, just a second. Edit variable global. Of course we want to say after which after which gap you want to trail. Trailing step. Okay, and the calculation would be A1. Just a second. I'm just curious. Just a second. Okay. I'm sorry, just a second. It's just because yeah, otherwise I'm getting confused if it's not the same. So just a second, I have to adjust it. This one. Okay, so it's A2 minus A1 multiplied with A3. It's the same like here. Yeah. Okay. So result of calculation, the name just as you will. But for the easy one, I take once again trailing profit setup. Okay. Just okay. Then of course we have to have once again an if block. If I'm too fast, I'm really sorry, but yeah, maybe you can watch it on our YouTube channel to see it once again, and will be uploaded, I guess, a couple of days. And if you set now open price, once again, zip, and my trailing profit setup. You take from last trade event, because we want to have the last stop loss price or the current stop loss price of the current position. Take trade event, last trade event, trade message position, stop loss. Oh, I'm sorry. First we have to create block, and if the stop loss price profit setup. Okay, so in this case, if the open price is smaller than the take profit, and if the oh, come on. And if the stop loss price is also smaller than the trading profit, then set the stop loss sets a stop loss. Also price once again. Price, then set the current position. To the trailing profit bar. Yep. So, and now we're ready for a long position. Okay. So, how much time? 10 minutes left. Okay. Okay, I'm really sorry, but I have to. Well, maybe it's enough. No. Let's try it. If we can manage it for a sell position. It's almost the same, vice versa, for a sell position. Maybe if I'm not getting it in time, then I just show it and then that's it. I'm really sorry, but it was the only time left. And okay. Okay, so the same like here. If so, we are searching for a sell position, and if the open price is stop loss price, we have to compare. And if it's small, then we have the same like we have for the buy position. It's just the other way around. I'll make it a little bit faster. Last tick bit. Where is it? Here. And for pip size. Where is it? Here. And of course my barrier once again. And it is of course my trailing profit for a sell position this time. Trailing profit sell. Okay. And the calculation is quite the opposite. It's A1 plus A2 multiply A3. And of course, if the open price, take it from here, is this case bigger than the trading profit for a sale. So if it's just the other way around, then we set our stop loss to the open price. And of course we have to check the price. Come on. Current position and open price. Okay. Good. And then we have to do it, of course, for the trading part. And it is quite the same calculation expression once again. Make it a little bit faster. We have trailing step. A trailing step. And of course my last tick bit. Zip. And a last tick bit in the middle. And it is quite the opposite, like for buy position. And yes, of course, this one. And if it's, of course, if it's greater equal, then we have to do once again an if block, like it is here. So if open price, trading profit, or sell, put it here, and just copy this block, paste. So just do zip, and if it's greater, and of course like the other way around, so here this minus, oh, less, so it must be greater, and of course we have to adjust the price once again, and to take the current position, and that's it. Okay, so this is the modification. Let's see. Okay, maybe a little bit, it's hard to see, but yeah, you can of course watch it as much as you want. Just to show you that it works, I'll put just an easy buy or sell position. Just to make it a little bit more overview, take positions, info in position, and if it's just one, just want to have limit the position, of course, that it can be seen that it's working. Open at market. So simple buy, stop loss we need to adjust it, of course. Stop loss, take profit we don't need. So let's run it. Maybe the zeros may be better to see, because when I take last week, then it is more bearish. So if we take buy position, then it will be always stopped by stop loss. So the barrier would be, for instance, 5, and after 5 pips, I want to have the trailing step also 5, 10 minutes. Just to show that it works. So we have just maybe that you can see it. So okay. Okay. Just a second. Okay, maybe it's visible to you. Okay, hopefully it's going down. Yeah, you see the stop loss is always adjusted, and it comes immediately down. So it's just for securing your own positions. If you think it's quite useful, then you'll feel free to program it for yourself. And yeah, I think everything is done now. So thank you for your attention, and yeah, see you next time. Bye. I'm not entertaining enough, right?
What?
I'm not entertaining enough.